Hey everyone, Jonathan Troen here, and I was just procrastinating a little bit. So I thought I would talk for a moment here with you about procrastination and see what it's all about. There are a lot of different definitions about procrastination and what causes it and why it's there. And one of them that really resonates with me is procrastination is simply avoiding the feeling that you might fail. To be clear, it's not avoiding failure because we haven't even gotten there yet. It's avoiding that feeling. Well, what if? What if this doesn't work out? I don't want to feel that feeling that it might not work out. So I'm going to ignore the whole thing and do something else. Facebook scroll, Instagram scroll, get something to eat, watch some Netflix. Many different ways we can procrastinate. Even cleaning. Cleaning is a great thing to do. You have to clean, but sometimes that is actually used for procrastinating because I don't want to feel that fear of doing something that might not work out, that might not get the results I want to get. So then we've been taught, well, just hammer through it. Fight the fear and do it anyway. And yes, you can get it done that way. And I recommend a different way to do it. Stop fighting the fear. Just stop fighting it. Notice the fear. First, you have to accept it. You have to go, okay, well, why am I procrastinating? Okay, is this true? Is it true what Jonathan is saying? Is it true? Let me check in. Am I afraid that this might not work out? Is that what's really going on here? Am I afraid of the results? Or am I afraid of what the results might be? Because who knows what they will be? And if that is true, if there's fear in there, or sometimes it's even fear of picking the right thing. Well, I could do this. I might pick the wrong thing. So instead of picking the wrong thing, the feeling of that fear of picking the wrong thing, I'm going to pick nothing. I'm just going to do something else that will have no impact on anything. So if that's true for you, if you go, okay, I'm not doing anything, I recognize procrastination, I'm in procrastination mode. If you go and go, oh, maybe there's something to that. Maybe I'm afraid of the feeling of what it might be if I fail. Just pause for a moment. Don't try and get rid of the fear. Let it be there. In fact, invite in more of it. Allow yourself to feel fear. Part of the problem is that we don't allow ourselves to feel fear. We don't allow ourselves to feel fear. We try and push it away. And that's where these bad habits, the addictions, the procrastinations, that's where it all comes from. And yes, perfection plays a role in it, right? The fear that this might not be perfect. The video I'm doing right now might not be perfect, so I might not do it at all. Well, I can already guarantee you it's not perfect. I already stumbled over some words before. You can replay and go, oh, stumbled over those words. Yeah. If your goal is perfect, you will never achieve anything. So that's one of the fears that also comes up. So I want you to invite the fear in. And just let it be. Say, I see you, fear. I hear you. And I will not fight you. I'll be here for you as long as you need me to be here. And this is adapted from Thich Nhat Hanh. And if you've watched my videos, you've heard this before. And you can use it for fear. I see you. I hear you. I will not fight you. I will be here for you as long as you need me to be here. Allow the fear to be there. Stop fighting the fear. And once you stop fighting the fear, there's the possibility that then you can just do it anyway. Go, okay, I'm afraid, let me do it anyway. Because when we fight the fear, the fear gets bigger. It wants to fight back at us. And then it makes everything harder. We have to stop fighting ourselves. Fighting ourselves makes things harder. So stop fighting your fear. Recognize it as fear, not procrastination, but recognize it as fear. Allow the fear to be there. Invite it in. And then do it anyway while you are afraid. It will stop fighting you. It's not that you won't be unafraid, but it won't be fighting you every step of the way. If you let it know it's okay, that you see it, and then move forward anyway, then you can get done what you want to get done. Then you can begin to achieve your success. But you have to begin to embrace fear, right? Fear, everything you ever wanted in life is on the other side of fear. And you know that by looking back on your life. All the great things, your big successes happened after you were afraid. You were afraid, you did it anyway, you took action. There was this success, and it felt great. And if you've done it in the past, you can do it again now. And it's easier to befriend your fear than it is to fight your fear. So invite it in. Make fear your friend. Make fear a very good friend, because the more fear you have, the more successful you can be, right? If I'm not afraid, if I go through a day unafraid, I know I am doing nothing worthwhile that day. Fear is a trigger that tells me, hey, something good is about to happen. You got to go through it. You got to go through it. So of course, first I fight it, right? I started this off. I was procrastinating. Why was I procrastinating? Well, I was afraid of the feeling that something might not be exactly how I wanted it to be. True. Right? People look at teachers and leaders in this self-development world, and they think they have no fear. They never procrastinate. They never do any of this stuff. No. There's fear. And yes, there's even procrastination. But you can begin to recognize it. You can change it from, I'm not procrastinating, I'm afraid. And once you label it as afraid, once you label it as fear, you can befriend your fear. Your fear is not the enemy. Your fear is a friend. Your fear is a signal that amazing things are about to happen. And once you befriend your fear, then you can take your action. I hope that's helpful for you. If you are procrastinating now as you watch this video, befriend your fear. Don't go to the next post, whatever it is, and take some action. Take some action. Show up in the world. Give of yourself to others. If this is helpful for you, would love to hear your thoughts. Leave a comment. Send a note. If you have any questions about it, please ask. If you're looking for more, visit me at selfloverevolution.com, selfloverevolution.com, and join this community of people who are living life differently. And if not living life differently, on the path, seeking, knowing that we don't have to live in the old paradigms, we don't have to live in the old stories. We can live differently. We can live with fear and we can live with love. We can embrace them both. We can love ourselves and be kind to ourselves so that we can show up in the world more powerfully and be more giving. I hope this is helpful for you. I'm Jonathan Troen. We'll see you next time.